So one of the most frequent questions I get asked is, are there any great off-road or overlanding trails in southeast Minnesota? And the answer is kind of complicated. No, there's not any really good, crazy off-roading type trails, but there are lots of overlanding possibilities. Southeast Minnesota is loaded with all kinds of gravel roads, minimum maintenance roads, and even some two-track roads that'll take you to some fantastic, beautiful places. All these roads in southeast Minnesota, you can link them together and create a route that takes just a couple hours. It takes an entire afternoon, or a full day, or even an entire weekend. Just a great way to explore this part of the state. And that's what we're going to do today. I've linked together some roads that I call the Hay Creek Trail. Hay Creek Trail starts on the southwestern side of Red Wing, Minnesota, where Pioneer Trail, Twin Bluff Road, and Hay Creek Trail Road come together. This loop I'm running is about 20 miles and ends at the bottom of a minimum maintenance road that intersects with Hay Creek Trail just a few miles from here. Starting here, it's just a short drive down this wonderful little country lane before it turns to gravel. Just a few miles into the loop, you'll cross over Hay Creek and the Goodhue Pioneer State Trail. This 47-mile paved trail connects Red Wing to the towns of Goodhue, Zumbrota, Mazeppa, Belchester, and Pine Island. It merges with both the Cannon Valley Regional Trail and Douglas State Trail, making it a very popular trail for hikers, bikers, horseback riders, and snowmobilers. Located off to the east side of the trail is the Hay Creek Forest Management Unit. It's part of the Richard J. Dorer State Forest and provides miles of ideal trails for horseback riding, hiking, and cross-country skiing. Just past these awesome views of Hay Creek is the end of one of several minimum maintenance roads on the route. The plan is to come down this road and finish our loop at this point. That is if we can access the road up top on the other end. Well, that's disappointing. I didn't expect that road to be closed. We'll go ahead and continue on with the Hay Creek loop, and we'll see what it's like once we get to the other side. Maybe it's passable, maybe it's not, but we'll see. Now, a popular spot on this trail is the Hay Creek Valley Campground, and it's usually filled up with RVs and horse trailers all summer long. If you want to stay and camp here, it's best to make your reservations early. It's here you'll also find the Old Western Saloon. Built in 1887, this historic landmark continues to serve breakfast, beer, and burgers to hungry folks who come to stay and play in the small township of Hay Creek. Our Hay Creek Loop continues now more eastward on Old Church Road, passing by many small farms. Be mindful coming around some of the blind corners, as dairy and grain trucks are a common sight on these wonderful gravel roads. The topography of the area also makes this route a joy to drive, and it's not long before we drop down into a small valley and find ourselves at the doorstep of another minimum maintenance road. Well, again, that's another bummer, but we'll just go ahead and we'll skip this road because I was just going to go out and back anyway. We'll continue on with the loop. We'll end up back at the top of that minimum maintenance road that we saw earlier, and we'll see if it's passable. If it's not, I'll just skip it too. I don't want to be that guy who goes past these signs. I know some people have, they live here. This is the area where they have to get home, but we're just passing through, so we'll honor the signs. Well, hey, I just got a bit of good news. While I was shooting some B-roll, a Goodhue County Sheriff came by, and we chatted for a while, and I asked him about the road closures on the minimum maintenance roads. And he said that when there's snow on the ground, the minimum maintenance roads are closed and only open to snowmobiles. And he said yesterday they had a meeting, and as of today, you can drive around them and go up and down the minimum maintenance roads. They're open for vehicle traffic again because there's no snow. But normally, this time of year, they're only open to snowmobiles, hence the road closure signs. But we can go ahead and we can drive them, so I'm pretty excited about that. This minimum maintenance road is known as Grosse Point Road. My understanding is it was once a private shortcut for farmers through this rocky and hilly area, but now it's open to the public to travel at their own risk. Okay, that minimum maintenance road wasn't bad at all. Now, to be honest, I've done that road many times on a motorcycle, and in the summer when the leaves are out, it's absolutely beautiful. But it wasn't icy, which I thought it might be, but again, we haven't had any snow, so not a problem. And thank you, Mr. Goodhue County Sheriff, for letting me know that we can drive on it. The twists and turns and rises in and out of the valleys made this one of my favorite areas to ride my dual sport motorcycle. It's pretty nice too in the frontier, I must say, and the big reason is geological. This area here, just south of Red Wing, is the northern edge of Minnesota's Driftless area, which covers most of the southeast corner of the state. Creeks, coulee areas, bluffs and caves, limestone ledges, and thick forest and farmland make this area of southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa, and western Wisconsin like no other place in the upper Midwest. Such a joy to explore, and it's only just a few hours from the Twin Cities. Hay Creek is a major tributary to the Mississippi River and collects its water from many small tributaries and natural springs as it winds its way, carving through the valley on its way to the river bottoms near Red Wing. Those limestone softened springs keep Hay Creek cold and make sections of it upstream ideal for trout fishing. You know, it's amazing what you can figure out when you just stop and talk to somebody who's local around here. So I stopped and talked to the guy that was trout fishing there, and he mentioned that where I had parked was private property, so I quickly moved. But he mentioned that along Hay Creek, there's a fishing easement in certain areas, and that means there's private property along the creek, but if you go 60 feet up from the middle of the creek in certain areas, that's open for public fishing. I didn't realize that. He said it's been around for like 50 years, so you can't camp or have a picnic or anything, but if you want to trout fish, you can definitely do that. Well, earlier I told you at the other end of this rustic road that it was closed, and since then I've talked to a Goodhue County Sheriff, and he said the reason why it was closed is because when there's snow, it's only open to snowmobiles. Well, obviously we have no snow, it's such a weird winter, and he said, go ahead, you can drive it, it's open to public traffic. So I'm going to go ahead, head down this rustic road, and I will get back down onto Hay Creek Road, and that will finish our loop. It's been a great drive. So this road closure sign is right next to a farm, and the farm dog has come to say hi to me. Hi, buddy. How are ya? This minimum maintenance road is our final stretch on this particular route, but I encourage you to grab a map or get on Gaia or Onyx and start plotting your own course through southeast Minnesota. You can't go wrong, and you'll find history and beautiful places around every bend, especially in the fall. If you'd like to follow a road already prepared, then check out the Southeast Minnesota Adventure Trail. It'll take you in and around sections of the Richard J. Dorr Forest, along wonderful creeks and rivers, and through many small towns offering great food and accommodations. I'll leave a link in the description so you can learn more. Well, I'm really glad that we were able to drive these minimum maintenance roads. This one wasn't too bad. It's a little soupy here down on the south end. And really glad we ran into the sheriff to say it was okay. It just makes doing drives like this so much more enjoyable when you can hit all the roads that you come upon. Again, this is Hay Creek Trail. It's a loop that's about 20 miles and it's just on the west side of Red Wing. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time, and this is really a fun time to get out. You know, it's a little soupy and kind of fun to play in the mud. Don't tear anything up, but it's just fun to get out like this. And obviously, when it's this kind of weather in February, it's amazing. You should be getting out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you did, and a subscribe would help me out too. I'm really close to 1,000, and you can get me there. I know you can. So until the next one, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you down the road.